Big bond measure coming our way on Valentine's Day of 2017. I got some great guests in studio to talk about it with me here. Mark Ziegler, Mike Barnard. Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Morning.
Good to see you. Good to have you on. Been a while, Mike, since I've seen you on the air. Mark, you're here often in other aspects, but we're not focusing on that today. Today, we're focusing on the bond. Again, it's Valentine's Day 2017, and this is a big deal for the city of Shelton and the Shelton School Districts in particular. What are we talking about?
What better way to show your love of your community than on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, that's right.
Vote
yes.
Share
your love.
Absolutely.
Happened to work out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think the school board just approved the bond by resolution on Tuesday night, I believe. I'm here as a representative of Graduation Matters Shelton to show our support of that bond measure in increasing graduation rates and attaining the goal of 100% graduation rate in Shelton School District. I think it's really important. We think it's really important that that our students are supported in an environment that encourages them to be the best they can be and to obtain graduation. In that, this bond measure will reconfigure the schools.
Right.
So, in essence, the plan is that the elementary schools now be a K through 4 program.
Okay.
There will be a 5-6 school. So 5th and 6th grade in one other school alone, and then 7th and 8th graders in another school, and then the freshmen move to the high school. So you go 9 through 12 at the high school, and that's back to what I think 90-some% of the school districts.
Yeah, it's a standard throughout the United States, actually, and it not only takes some of the burden off of the elementary schools by taking the 5th graders out of the elementary schools, gives them a little bit more room to work, it gives the teachers a little bit more freedom, a little more one-to-one education is possible. Plus, we're separating age groups that can be a problem together by putting 5th, 6th together and 7th, 8th together and removing the 9th graders to the high school.
Oh, that's true. I guess there's a lot of changes going on with bodies and physiology and stuff like that. I never even thought
Mostly
about
minds.
that. Yeah, minds as well, for sure. So just with grade configurations, Graduation Matters Shelton thinks that this could help get to 100% graduation?
Yeah, absolutely. It's an important step. We're seeing those freshmen come, especially from the feeder schools. They're coming to the junior high right now, and they're there with 8th graders, and they're not buying into the high school, I think, experience.
Okay.
They're not on the sports teams. They're not in the clubs. They're not in the extracurricular activities, and they see it as just a junior high and not necessarily the high school. But as freshmen, every class counts to their graduation. So if they're not putting in an effort, they're not seeing that buy-in.
Oh, wow, okay.
Whether they're being told that or not, they're not on that campus up there.
Yeah.
They're not involved in that process. They're not involved in that atmosphere. And if they flunk a class up there, they're not graduating on time as a freshman. So they're already behind the 8 ball in their freshman year.
Oh, wow.
So if they're integrated, if they're integrated into the high school, they know that the day they step on that high school campus, they start the process of graduating from high school at day 1.
Interesting.
And that's the way it used to be.
Yeah.
It was changed because of the number of students we had and the school facilities we had, but now we're capable of changing it back with a new bond and reconfiguring so that the kids benefit the most. And I think that the most important thing that the bond committee has discussed since we ever started on this was the reconfiguration and the fact that the education of our kids is the most important thing. The buildings, etc., are fine, but we're not doing this bond issue just for buildings. We're doing it primarily to give the kids a better education.
Very nice. Let's talk about some of the numbers on this bond here. Where are we at percentage of property values? What are people thinking they're going to cost on this?
Well, I don't have those specific figures because we haven't figured out the interest rates, etc. But the bond is for $64.7 million, and that covers additions onto the Shelton High School, changes to Choice High School. It also builds an entirely new Mountain View school, and Mountain View is the one school that has kind of been set aside in the past and hasn't had all the remodeling that's necessary. It's way behind the times. We're going to bring Mountain View into the 21st century, and that's really exciting for all the kids that go there. Improvements to the other elementary schools as well, but and we're going to take the area in front of the high school that's now the plaza or whatever you'd call it, and build additional classrooms and additional facilities for the high schoolers. Of course, we'll have more kids there because we'll have the 9th graders coming in, but we're not able to do a lot of remodeling on the back. There are 300 and 400 buildings which are on the back are too close to the airport property, so we can't really add on there. So we came up with this plan of filling in the plaza, and it's going to really look neat. The high school is going to really look neat.
Yeah, I saw some mock-ups drawings, and it did look nice. They're
really exciting, and these mock-up drawings are available in the schools and at the school district now.
Okay.
So people can go in and see what they look like.
So today is September 15th, which means we're less than 5 months, right, from this bond vote. What's the sense of the community? Has Graduation Matters Shelton been out talking with folks? I know a lot of people come to these bond meetings. Dr. Apostle's been on talking about these. And where's the community feeling on this?
Well, I've seen a lot of support. Graduation Matters has certainly been talking about this at our board meetings. The school board just approved the measure on Tuesday, so it's official now. It really hasn't been official up until that point. So now the discussion in earnest can start.
Okay.
So that's why we're here today, obviously, right on the heels of the school board making that decision, making that approval. We'll certainly be discussing more from Graduation Matters on how we can help support this. I know there's a bond committee out there of citizens that are going to work diligently on promoting this effort, and there'll be a lot more information coming out in the
our
future.
bond committee. I'm the co-chairman of the bond committee. I'm also president of the PAC of the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
Okay.
We're raising funds to do this bond, but the bond committee has 45 to 50 people on it. They're community members, it's teachers, and just community members who are interested, including past staff members of the schools, etc., and is very positive. We've been asking everybody at every meeting what they're hearing, and they're hearing very positive feedback. I know in the past there's been some problems with the bond issues not fulfilling what they said they were going to do. We are standing by that. Our plan is as we put it out, and that's what we're going to do. This bond issue doesn't come anywhere near paying for what needs to be done in the Shelton School District, but we simply have to go in steps.
Yeah.
This is the first step, and we're going to make it go.
That's a pretty impressive number, 45 to 50 people working on this, all told. But how can we get more people involved? When are the meetings, and when are the next times people can start to support this more?
If you look at the webpage for the school district, they will have information on the meetings. There's a meeting tonight of the Citizens for Shelton Schools where we're simply deciding who on the committee is doing what. So that isn't necessarily a committee a meeting that the public needs to come to, but we will be having forums. We're going to have tons of forums between now and February. We're going to address all the service clubs, etc. We're going to get the word out there. And if anybody's interested or has more questions on how they can help, they certainly can contact me or contact another member of the committee through the website. I don't know that my name is up on there, but I can be. If you want my email address, I can give it to you.
If you would like to give it out, you're more than welcome to.
This is my secret one. It's mdbones7. That's mdbones7@gmail.com.
Well, there you go. Now everybody's got it, and they're going to be inundating you, hopefully with positive support. Put the filters on that one. This is very exciting, and it's been really fun to see the excitement and energy with Dr. Apostle when he comes in here weekly to talk about this thing as it's moving forward. It really sounds like the community is getting behind Graduation Matters Shelton. The idea that there does need to be a lot of work done, and this is a good start for the school bond again on Valentine's Day. And it's going to be an easy one to remember. It's that day.
Love your kids.
Love your kids. That's a great way to think about it. Valentine's Day, your opportunity to vote for a school bond here in the Shelton School District. Mark Ziegler from Graduation Matters Shelton, Mike Barnard, who's on the bond committee, the co-chair there. We'll have all this information on the website as well, and we wish you the best of luck moving forward on this, and keep coming back and reminding us and reminding the public about how things are working.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good to see you.